You know how they say it, copying someone else's idea is not a problem as long as you're better. Well, it is going to be a problem because this video concept is not new, it's not my idea, and I'm definitely not going to be better than anyone else doing that. Hi everyone and welcome back to LindaLibraLoca. My name's Anne. Hi. If you're new, please consider subscribing because I upload every Sunday and occasionally on Wednesdays. Today's going to be my first ever foundation review and it's about the Diorskin Forever Perfect Cushion Foundation. And I have the shade 010 or 10. And yeah, this is the classic compact. It flips open to reveal a mirror, a sponge, and then in there is the product. Quickly going to prime this side of my face as we talk, and yeah, if you hear background noise, that's my daughter sitting over there painting a picture. I had it applied in store and it was kind of a birthday treat for me because I have always wanted to use a cushion foundation, but somehow never found one that matches my needs in terms of finish because I'm totally off trend. I don't like the whole dewy, youthful skin thing. Before application, I'm going to read to you what this foundation promises. Diorskin Forever Perfect Cushion boosts an incredibly fresh, fluid texture with a weightless sensation that delivers a light, matte, luminous veil of correction and perfects the skin's texture, leaving nothing but the subtle finish of a fresh and velvety complexion. Everlasting 16 hours plus. I'm not going to wear it for 16 hours, but I think I'm going to get solid 12. I'm going to quickly zoom you in so you can see a lot better what I'm doing. Trying to dab that. Smells like cucumbers. Feels a little cooling. And you can see that the redness down here gets covered easily. I'm just going to do one layer. Okay, quick checkup in the mirror. It looks really natural. Just this side of the face done. It evened out the redness without covering it completely. So I'd say medium finish with one layer. And it feels like nothing. Non-tacky. I can still smell it a little though. I'm going to do the other side of my face quickly. Both sides done now. I actually can't see a difference. Maybe the prime side, I used the Pixie by Petra Flawless and Poreless Primer, looks a little more matte. But the finish is really, really natural. I'm going to see if I can build up the coverage a little more. Because I have a pesky zit on the right on the center of my chin. So it's definitely buildable, but to a medium finish. It's not full coverage, but I like the way it looks, I like the way it feels. And I'm quickly going to do the rest of my makeup and then check back with you. And that's the look I went for today. Quite simple because yeah, it's Saturday and I'm going to be around with the kids. And I'm going to take a picture with flash now and then I'll check back in with you throughout the day. Okay, checking in with you. It's been an hour since I applied the foundation and the rest of my makeup, and so far not much has changed. Very flattering angle. It's daylight, sunlight outside, I'm inside, and yeah, the finish is velvet. It looks really, really natural. The coverage is still there, medium. I did not apply any powder or any concealer on top, and it really feels like nothing. When I touch my face, it feels a little smoother than it usually does, but yeah, not sticky, not like I'm wearing foundation at all. So far, I'm really impressed, and it's a few minutes after 9, so I'll check back in with you in the middle of the day. Okay, midday check-in. It is now 2:15 and we've been outside, we've been to the playground, and yeah, I've been wearing this foundation for almost 5 hours now. It is a little shiny, especially around the T-zone, shinier than I would have liked it, and yeah, It's starting to separate around my nose and on my chin. Separate as in settle into pores, and yeah, just not looking fresh anymore. I'm going to just pat it down, which helps, and then continue with my day with no touch-ups to see how it will perform in the end. And I'm back. It's now about 7 p.m., which means that I've been wearing this foundation or this face of makeup for around 11 hours. Of course, I should have told you what my skin type is. My skin type is combination. I get oily throughout my T-zone. I don't really have dry patches, or I have a few quite right now because I had a cold, but I don't have dry patches on my cheek or anything, but my skin is dehydrated. Okay, back to topic. I have been wearing this foundation for between 10 and 11 hours. It claims to last 16, but I'm not going to test that claim because I'm about to take my makeup off and redo it because we're going out for a bad taste party, and that requires a completely different kind of makeup. My final thoughts. I showed you throughout the day that the foundation started to separate a little around my nose where I did get a little oily, and on my chin, like settling into the pores just a little, or settling into my lines around the nose here, the LindaLibraLoca fold. It wasn't huge, but it did start to get noticeable at around 4 hours. What I did is I was just taking my hand and patting the foundation on like this, and that completely fixed it without disrupting the coverage. And ever since, I had no issues. So if I look into the mirror right now, I can see a spot up here and a spot down here peeking through the foundation, more obvious than they did when I first applied it, but I'd still say it's at least light to medium coverage. I feel like there's still coverage around my cheek where I have my scars. And while the finish in total is a little more dewy than I personally prefer my skin to look like, it's perfectly natural. It's not shiny, it's not dewy, it's just a little more than powdered down skin. And you know me, I love my skin to be flat matte. And I asked my husband, who just came home, what he thought of the makeup I was wearing and the foundation in specific. And he looked at me pretty closely and said, I can't tell that you're wearing any, so that's quite a natural finish there. The foundation is really, really comfortable. I could never feel it on my skin. It was a little cooling when applied, but my face never was sticky, and I never had the feeling of suffocating my skin or really having a layer on my face. When touching my face, it feels soft, and while it's not the perfect foundation for me, and I'm still on the hunt for that one, I think it did a pretty well job. I'm pretty happy with having it in my collection. That's my review of the Diorskin Forever Perfect Cushion Foundation. I hope you did enjoy. If you've tried the foundation yourself, please tell me your experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Please like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all very soon with another video. Bye! Nifty little compact by Dior, feeling so luxurious.